Greetings, sir and sirettes, and welcome back to Plague Inc. Evolved with me, Lathrix. In the last Xenos-related alien scenario, I made the brief comment that there is no perfect xenomorph kind of scenario out yet, and so Eramus007, also known as Dwarfcraft on YouTube, has taken up the challenge, and this is a person who has made it to the top page several times, and honestly is one of the best creators I know of, and have the pleasure of talking to him personally on YouTube. He comments, yay. So let's have a go at this and scrutinise it accordingly. After what happened on the ship in Alien Resurrection, the ship crashed in the forests of the USA, and the blow did kill off all the aliens. And so the planet was saved. At least, that's what we all believe. But one royal facehugger. I'm sorry, but that is such a weird term in my head. I read that the first time and I was just very quickly glancing over it, and it made me laugh my arse off, because all I can think of is this really snooty, hobnobbing facehugger attacking random monarchs around the world. I only attack the most royal of humans. Sorry, that just makes me laugh, and that's the important thing here. Survived in the vents of the ship, and is now crawling out in search for a host for the new queen, of course is what the actual meaning is there. Luckily for it, an innocent woman just walked by. Funnier part, you're in control. Empress. Oh, I've always wanted to be an empress, but sadly, both gender and my place in life, and my station in life forbid this. Xenomorphs are extraterrestrial, parasitoid organisms with blood that contains hydrofluoric acid, and their bodies are covered by thick, flexible exoskeletal plating. They undergo different stages to their adulthood by hatching from other organisms, and their lifestyles is similar to that of wasps and ants. I'm actually glad you included that, because a lot of people were asking me the last time I played about xenomorphs, what exactly are they, as I've not seen any of the Alien films, and that pretty much sums it up. Think giant, slightly mutagenic ants, which look like proper aliens. That's pretty much sums it up, but more parasitic. Please leave a comment with the things you need that need to be changed, or what you'd like to see in a scenario. Don't worry, we will. Well, not in comments, but in yelling at you. Includes custom icons, custom events, a different losing system, which I'm actually very curious about, so we're going to find out exactly what that means. Play. Normal. Oh, we're bacteria. Did not expect that. Okay, alien embryo. As always, we are doing a blind run. All hail the mighty Empress. You are mighty Xenomorph Empress. Will control the Queen with telepathy, and with her all the Xenomorphs. Spend DNA to unlock new forms of the cycle, and resistances to make your hives the best and most efficient. Go spread your species and claim this planet for yourself. Well, we can't do a much worse job than humans have to the planet, so, may as well get into new evil hands. When the cure reaches 100%, you are not dead. Okay, you can't cure 2.5 meter long organisms, but it means, I know who they are. Corporations have found something that works in your disadvantage, and they do that fast. So try to stop it. When the cure bars reach 100%, for 3 times, you lose. Ah. Is that even possible to do in this? Well, I'm going to expect it is. Okay, so we have the Queen. The Queen has hatched recently from an innocent victim. She will build a warm hive and lay eggs to reproduce her own kind and populate the environment. 4.5 meters. Eggs, the little project of the Queen. She will produce about 1,000 of them per day and are the source of facehuggers when they hatch. They have a leather-like structure. And facehuggers. Parasitic spider-like organisms that contain xenomorph embryos have hatched from the eggs. They are searching for suitable hosts to impregnate via the esophagus. Their symptoms are nothing and abilities nothing, so we have to go down the facehugger route to begin with. Aha! What's this? Ooh. Oh, that's really creepy. It's just got the xenomorph on top of it, but it looks really cool. Facehuggers will, when they are killed, release their acidic blood and dissolve themselves. Without facehugger bodies to examine, it makes research a lot harder. You also have target, humanoids, with an accented eye for coolness. Because the facehuggers have part humanoid DNA due to their cloning process, their first choice are indeed humans as suitable hosts. Unlocks new kinds of xenomorphs. So I expect that's what we're going with first. Spread, my beauties. Bring the humans back to your lair and impregnate them in the most disgusting way possible. Via the esophagus. Okay, target humanoids. Ooh. Ah. E. Pregnancy incubation. Victims from the chest bursters, named as infected, will experience the following due to growing organisms in their stomach: sore throat, hunger, nausea, and dizziness. Impregnation via aliens is not for everyone. Consult your doctor before use. Always use protection. I don't think any kind of protection would really help against these xenomorphs. Ooh. Well, that's creepy as sin. I remember that scene from the movie. Yutani Corporation has recently discovered a new species of parasitoid. Wouldn't this be parasoid? No, is it parasitoid? I don't know how that word is meant to be spelled or said. I can't English. When it attacked a man by attaching to his face, the man is saved, and the organism was killed and is used as research material. Yutani Corp have named them facehuggers because they saw the film! Or possibly we're in the film's universe. Oh, I've just realised it's 2,365. I was going to say, haha, perhaps we can look at the date and get that wrong, but no, you got everything pretty much correct so far. Okay, transmissions. Target quadruped, target avians, and target aquatic, and we can all assume exactly what they are. Facehuggers can impregnate quadruple animals. That's 4. So you can unlock 4 animals and unlock a new kind of xenomorph. It must be said, Dwarfcraft, although you do have very good descriptions on your videos, I think I've said this before and you understand this, he's not an English speaker, he's not a native English speaker, so I really can't berate him, as quite frankly I can only speak English, so he's already got one up on me on that. But it's the little mistakes. Since normally when someone makes English mistakes they're rather destructive to the sentence, your sentences always make sense, but there's like these weird little mistakes which are very odd, and it always throws me. But again, that's because I'm dyslexic and have a speech impediment, so naturally I'm a bit more vulnerable to this. Increases effectiveness in urban regions and poor regions. Aquatic, which is humid and sea, and finally avians, which of course is land-based transmission. What I would like then is to be a bit faster first of all, so what we're going to do is go into the water. We return to the water, and hopefully that way we can get on a boat and go on a merry adventure across the sea to impregnate other continents with our glorious species. Perhaps we should go with the it'd be good to get more urban infections so we can get out of the US ASAP. Okay, target quadrupeds. Anything that walks on 4 limbs is fair game for our facehuggers. How much does that cost? It's a bit on the severe side. I may go down the route of stopping the cure, but saying that they haven't started curing us yet, even with the event which happened. Okay, so transmission. I kind of want to see us lose, just to see that weird event happen. I don't understand. So, you get cured to 100%, then you have to be cured 2 more times. So I'm assuming it resets each time, that's how I'm seeing it working, but I don't know. Okay, pregnancy incubation leads to chest bursters. In my opinion, the creepiest thing in the entire films. The embryo has grown whilst taking some of the host DNA. After 12 to 24 hours, the chest burster will eat its way out, resulting in horrific death of the host. 1 meter. I'm assuming it's the size of the actual creature. Oh, that is really lethal. Okay, we're going to avoid that then, for the time being. Ah, we finally spread to somewhere else. We're in Mexico. Okay, what else have we got here? Facehuggers become sneakier and understand human behaviour, and will strike at dark places and at humans that are alone. Increases infectivity and reduces severity by a tiny, tiny bit, but for that much infectivity I'm more than happy to sacrifice. No! Ooh. Oh, you can't devolve, you monster. Speaking of monsters, swimmers. These originate from the xenomorphs that have hosted that have hosted in a fish creature. It is very sneaky, and they will carry facehuggers with them. Increases infectivity by freaking loads. Flying aliens. This type of xenomorph has taken DNA from avian species and has bursted out of it, taking the form of a winged xenomorph. Can drop facehuggers from above. Runners. These are very fast and have strong legs. It is the same as a warrior, but is much faster. It has stolen its traits from its quadruped hosts. And finally, drones and harvesters. Weakest of the xenomorphs, and only lives in and around the hive, helps with the eggs, and will, without doubt, do what the higher ranks tell them to do. 1.8 meters, 2 meters, 3 meters, and 1.5 meters, but honestly, the swimmers are creepier. Abilities. I think some for this. The chest bursters adapt via the DNA of their host, makes them more resistant to cold regions, or we could slow down the cure. Well, we're about to be cured, honestly, so maybe that would be a good idea. But I think waiting and getting some more spread. There's the little chest burster scene. Oh, looking back at it now in the future, it really was a very odd puppet, but back in the day, that was the creepiest thing in the world. A few patients treated with dizziness, nausea, and chest pains all died because of an unknown creature growing inside of them. Oh dear. The parasite got there. How the parasite got there is an unanswered question. The creatures are called chest bursters. Yutani says to keep calm, and they're the baby xenomorphs. Ah. I wouldn't be keeping calm, honestly. People are dying everywhere, so I want to spread without really drawing that much more attention to us. So facehuggers 2, facehuggers 3. While impregnating, facehuggers will fire their acidic blood at every individual who dares come near itself and its hosts, increasing infectivity. I thought that would more increase lethality than anything, but okay. Well, I guess it does make them more likely to succeed at their impregnation, so makes sense to me. Although now I'm getting a sudden urge to watch Alien vs Predator for like the millionth time. So if that's the goal, then this scenario has had a huge success. So we're going to get cold resistance, and we're going to start to digest the truth. When the follicule of the chest burster breaks, it will release a high amount of hydrofluoric acid into the host's body, dissolving organs and making research a lot harder because the actual, host is dead. Well, it's dissolved. They're dead regardless, honestly, but now they're dead times 2. We're not really being cured. Ah, yes we are now, okay. So, spreading even faster. Eggs 2. Eggs will hatch early when exposed to unknown sounds and or body heat, slightly increase infectivity, finally leading to eggs 3. The eggs become very efficient, allowing to hatch 4 facehuggers from every egg, increases infectivity. Time to spread like wildfire. We are going to need some heat resistance as well, this thought, because we did start in the US. Which finally leads to total DNA adaptation. Chest bursters get used to every climate on Earth. Alien embryos are placed on watch list. Honestly, I thought that would have already happened by now, but okay. Oh, look how fast we're being cured. They did say it'd be a fast cure. Oh no, places shutting down their borders. Yay! Can someone please get to Greenland, like, really soon? That would be great. Egypt's leading the cure effort. I'm not going to do anything else but try and spread. So transmission, next level of facehuggers, but does increase severity even further, which I don't really want. Please send a boat. Someone. Discovery made. Xenomorph first aid. Have recently discovered how to remove a facehugger from its victim without fatal injury. That picture's amazing. Where'd you get that? Xenomorph first aid is guaranteed to be a success. Massive stat drop. Oh dear lord. Oh, that was the first. Oh. Thankfully, we did just get swimmers. Okay, facehuggers 3. Sticky facehuggers. Facehuggers develop a slime layer, which allows them to climb walls and ceiling, increasing severity and everything else. Flying facehuggers. Aquatic facehuggers. Royal facehuggers. Sometimes an egg produces special facehuggers with embryos that aren't affected by host DNA. New hives can be started by these new queens overseas. Plant and disappear. The oxygen and facehuggers given to their host. The oxygen the facehuggers give to their host is enriched with stress hormones, causing the host to forget traumatic happenings. New parasite is dangerous. Really? Okay, so we're getting out infectivity again. Let's try and slow down the cure a bit further. And total adaptation, which I thought I already had. Oh no! We're going to lose because of Greenland. Of course we are. Okay. Runners lead to... I can never pronounce it. A special unit that can roll itself up into a ball and strike with 80 miles an hour. An evolved runner, lethal when seen too late. Finally leading to Crushers, an evolved Praetorian-like runner. Their head armor is bulletproof. They're very big, strong, and very aggressive. 8.5 meters, and the pictures are online. You can find of these are awesome. So drones harvesters lead to warriors, the defenders of the hive, and very strong creatures. The evolved drones. They follow the queen, but don't need commands to act, and are very clever and yet aggressive. And flying aliens because of the spread. We need some form of spore burst, which I don't think we have. Or will get, for that matter. That's a shame. Could have won if we got to Greenland, but sadly not. It's all because we evolved. Swimmers and chest bursters by ourselves, so our lethality spiked too early. Creatures horrifically escaped. The captured creatures from before have grown incredibly fast and are almost 2 meters in length. They've escaped the corporation labs and killed off all of the laborants. Labrats? It is proven these xenomorphs have something to do with the facehuggers. Well, sadly though, this is going to be it. We have pretty much lost. Unless we can get something else. So, Praetorians lead to carriers. Spreading infestation increases lethality and effectivity. When Praetorians can't become a queen, they will carry facehuggers on their back to spread it, yes. Oh, I was hoping that might be a spore burst. I wouldn't mind a spore burst, honestly, in this scenario. That wouldn't be a terrible thing to include. I certainly wouldn't think it'd be overpowered, just one. What do we have? We have Ravagers and Spitters. These xenomorphs spit hydrofluoric acid blood from long range. Okay, we'll go with that one. Which leads to boilers. When drones or warriors become old, they become boilers. They're blind and sprint at any unknown sound while exploding. And covering the surrounding in strong acid. It's a really sad end. They're dead. The xenomorphs have killed off all the humans. Wait. The Earth is a big place and full of new organisms to hatch from. What will the future generations bring us now the humans are gone? Wait. What just gave us victory? So you don't have to kill off every human. Is it a rule that you don't have to kill off every single last human? Because, well, that does fit the alien theme. But, okay. We win. Well, that was very good. There's a lot of English mistakes, even for... I must say, there are a lot of English mistakes, and again, I can't really be rude about this, because I only know English. It's just a matter of it does trip me up when I'm trying to say it. That was really good. I do like the fact that every time you get cured, it's a negative rather than a win. I have no idea how you've done that, and that's the first time I've ever seen that, so for that reason alone, you get a huge bonus. The custom events and the custom images are perfect, and it fits the theme really, really well. So I'm going to give this 4.9 out of 5. If you... yeah, 4.9 out of 5. I think it's really, really good. I think it needs a few more transmissions, and apparently you don't need Spore Burst. Sorry, I think it needs a few more abilities, more to do with adaptation of the xenomorphs, and then it would be absolutely perfect. Really well done. Great, great scenario. Thank you for creating it, sir. And of course, I will give a link to your YouTube channel in the description below. So thank you for watching, sir and sets. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Hope to see you next time. And goodbye. Likes, favourite, comment, shares, all that good stuff is very, very welcome. Goodbye.